Hey guys, it's Trevay Nicole, and I just came on today to encourage someone or to remind someone who may have forgotten that you are amazing. No matter what's going on and no matter what anybody says, you are great and you have the potential to do whatever it is you put your heart and mind into. Now, sometimes we forget this because of certain circumstances that happen or just because of people that seem to be standing in the way. Right? Even on this morning, I had to be reminding myself. Sometimes we go through life and we go through things and it seems like we're just being shaken. And I was reminded that when things get shaky, you have to have unshakable faith. It's that unshakable, unwavering, unmoving faith that causes other things to be shaken up, that causes other things to move, that causes situations to change. And that's from having faith in God, that He can do it, that He can take care of those things that we can't change and that we can't control on our own. Now, I was reading a story on this morning that reminded me of my faith, that reminded me of who I am in God and who He is to me, the authority that He has and the authority that He has given me. There's a story in Matthew chapter 8 that talks about a Roman soldier that comes to Jesus and tells him, hey, my son is dying. He's paralyzed. And Jesus says, I'll come and I'll heal him. Now, what the Roman soldier says next is what really encouraged me. He says, I'm a Roman soldier and I have command, I have authority over other soldiers in the army. I command my servants all day long to come and to go, and they obey what I say. Now, that's the authority that I have, but I also know I have confidence and faith in the authority that you have. So much so that I know that if you just stand here, you don't even have to come to my house. If you just stand here and command healing over my son, I know that it'll immediately be done. And Jesus is so amazed. He's so astonished at the faith that this soldier has that he tells him, according to your faith, it will be done. You will have whatever your faith expects. And I've come today to tell you, guess what? You will have whatever your faith expects. According to your faith, it will be done. You have the authority, you have the power, and hey, that authority and power, when you realize how much you have it gives you confidence. And when you have confidence, guess what? You have a lot of faith. I don't know what you guys feel, but I'm a strong believer in that. And I was reminded of it today, and I believe it even more now. You know, and the problem is that oftentimes we make the mistake of measuring our abilities, measuring our power and our authority, even measuring our potential by the things in our lives and by the people in our lives, right? And so when you measure something, there's different utensils you can use. You can use a ruler, you can use a yardstick, you can use a tape measure, you can use a scale, and all these things are measured using numbers. And the numbers either go up or they go down, and they can change based on the thing or the person that is being measured. Either they get heavier, they get weightier, they get longer, they get taller, they get shorter, okay? But situations that don't change and people that just won't change cannot be measured, and they don't determine who you are, right? I think we've already established that you are unique. You are peculiar. If you didn't know, the Bible is filled with reminders that you are, but this specific story reminded me of who I was, right? And I want to encourage you. I hope this story encouraged you, but I want to leave you with one more thing. So there's a prayer called the Serenity Prayer that I pray every morning. At least I try to. But it encourages me to have a different mindset about my day. It encourages me, it gives me the confidence to tackle whatever it is that comes my way, and whatever won't change, whoever doesn't change, their beliefs, their thoughts, their mentality, their assumptions, whatever happens, whatever circumstance is in place that seems to just not leave, just whatever cycle seems to not be broken, it gives me the confidence and the faith and the trust to leave it in God's hands. Right? So anyway, the Serenity Prayer goes like this. It says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now, I'm sure everyone has heard that part, but it's the rest of the prayer that's really important to me. It says, living one day at a time, enjoying each moment at a time, taking as Jesus did, this simple world as it is and not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you in the next. I pray that something that I said or shared with you truly helps you. Hey, pray the Serenity Prayer yourself every day if you think that it will help. Right? Until next time, love you all. God bless.